Yes, good evening, fellow gamers and fellow guardians. It is I, yes, Sire the Risen, yes, formerly known as Moth the God. But anyways, I just wanted to make a quick review of this weapon. It's been sitting in my inventory for quite some time. I was able to get 3 or 4 of them. RNG has blessed me, but I really didn't know the strength of them outside of the raid. But I took it into PvP and just decided to give it a run. Some of the perks, well, it's a full auto scout rifle that shoots slugs. A lot of people said that you're unable to hip fire it. I've been able to hip fire. You might see a couple of instances in this clip, but for the most part, if you want uh, the best damage, you will aim down sights, and the slugs will start to hit even harder. And plus, it's solar damage. But yeah, I'm not gonna take too much of your time getting into all the intricate perks. I'm just gonna let it get straight to the gameplay. And yeah, I know some people are probably gonna be like, okay, a lot of people do reviews, but I'm not a lot of people. I'm Sire the Risen, and they're bringing it to their audience. I'm bringing it to mine, no matter how vast theirs is. I mean, who knows? You're always able to grab another subscriber just due to your content. My content is not the best content. I mean, I'll be honest, there's a lot of other YouTubers out there that their content is like a million times greater than mine. But this is not competition. They're doing it for a living. I'm doing it just to bring you a little gameplay, well, my gameplay. But yeah, this first match, I don't know, it was a little sketchy at first because I wasn't used to this weapon. But if you notice throughout the course of the gameplay, a lot of people are going to get melted. In some situation that I could have won, I didn't. And in certain situations that I might shouldn't have won, I won. But I mean, it is the way it is. A lot of things go off team fire, but if you look at this weapon, you're really able to two tap people in the head when you aim down sights. A lot of people might say four, but you might see in some instances I'm able to two tap people. I mean, not that one, that was easy, but look it, I'm about to hip fire this guy. Yeah, it still does the same amount of damage, but I understand if you aim down sights, it will be a lot more damage output by aiming down sights. Probably because you'll be able to hit your headshots, but in some cases, it's not going to take as much to break their shields, and in other instances, it might take a lot more. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the way their armor is set up. Maybe they have more resilience than mobility. I mean, it just depends. Like this guy, he got melted. Without the team fire, I would have probably been able to kill them both. But seeing that a lot of weapons are not lackluster, but the kill time uh is not as quick. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get melted right here, but of course, because this is a fusion rifle. But look at this hand cannon. That's what I decided to pair it up with because, just to run in here and test myself. It wasn't so much about just the review. I just wanted to go in here and have fun. But like I said, RNG blessed me with like 4 or 5 of these, and 3 of them came by doing the Crucible. So yeah, I just decided to take it in and see what I can do. I'm sure, like I said, a lot of people have did reviews on this. I mean, some a lot sooner, but I mean, like I said, they're not me, and yeah, that was a mess up right there. Like, but yeah, as you can see, look at the damage output. It's like you even from a distance that far, I'm able to do a lot of damage. Some people might go to the Mila multi-tool, but yeah, yeah, like I was saying, a lot of people may go like with the Mila multi-tool, but I'm not one to just follow suit with everybody else. I usually try weapons that nobody really using. I mean, I'm sure like the Better Devil, other people are using. I myself had stopped using hand cannons just due to the fact that they weren't you weren't able to get as many kills out of it. But I mean, it is a fun weapon. A lot of these hand cannons are lackluster in year two, but I mean, for the most part, they're fun. And if you wanna, act like you're in the old western, well, there you go. But yeah, this review is basically about the Skyburner. If you see what it just did, a lot of people might not understand if they didn't play Destiny 1, what the J Rabbit was. The J Rabbit was a slow firing scout rifle. It was extremely hard to get. I think it was a PlayStation exclusive. I'm unsure. Please don't slay me in the comments. But yeah, it was one of those scout rifles that the rate of fire was like really slow, but the impact was like really high. It wasn't like, other scout rifles in the game. In fact, there was nothing else uh in Destiny 1 that was anything like the Jade Rabbit. But see, uh, the J Rabbit is basically like this one. I mean, the Skyburner, you can hip fire it. It's not really good, except when you're up close range and you're just moving around and you're kind of like not so much strafing. You're just moving in a circle. You're just kind of trying to keep that continuous damage on them on the target. But I mean, what the J Rabbit had different than the Mila Multi Tool. The Mila Multi Tool had the high caliber rounds and they nerfed it to the dirt, so they took that away and it didn't hit as hard because a lot of people complained about it like they complain about it now. But the J Rabbit was one of those weapons that if you were able to strafe, I mean, not so much strafe, but just bounce in a particular manner from side to side, picking your, you couldn't just shoot it like rapid fire. You couldn't shoot it like the Mila Multi and just keep tapping the trigger. What you did with the J Rabbit is like what you would do with the Skyburner. You see, I'm gonna move back and forth and let my shots land to the head. Sometimes you're able to tap them out quick enough to where you don't really have to bounce from side to side, but I mean, to get the best out of this weapon, you might want to use that style of shooting instead of just like a sort of bouncing from side to side and picking your shots. You know, it's just you can't just really shoot it like that. I mean, you can shoot it from the hip, it's not always going to work for you. You will do a lot of damage. If you don't kill them, your teammate may kill them. Sorry, my allergies are on the fritz right now, so I might sound a little weird. But yeah, if you notice again, I'm going to bounce from side to side, and it's going to be hard for him to get me. I've been able to outgun Meta Multi-Tools. I've been able to outgun Uriel's Gift. I've been able to outgun a few auto rifles. Pretty much every weapon in this game but a shotgun when they're up close range. I mean, yeah, it's situational. But yeah, in those situations, I've been able to kill like 20 something people. So yeah, and well, this last game we lost it, but if you could see, it was by like a hair, you know what I mean? But look at some of the weapons that I'm going against. If people say that this weapon is not real, it is real, and in PvE, it might be more viable, especially if you're going up against the Cabal, seeing that the perks extend that to that. Like it's made basically to kill the Cabal. Like I said, it's slugs. For the phallic shields, the guys with the shields, the Cabal, yeah, you're gonna break their shields easy. Like it's the weapon was made basically to combat them, I guess, or to reward us, whatever. But it still does the same in PvP. And like I said, throughout the video, you'll see that I ain't lying. It's basically I've been showing you consistently how it can tap people out. Like even no matter what type of weapon they're using, it's just the raw damage of it once you aim down sights is like it's more than apparent. Look at this guy. Psst, look at that was body shots, you know, but I mean, yeah, a lot of people might not like this weapon because they're unable to use it, but anybody that was able to like really utilize J Rabbit in year one will know how to use this weapon because J Rabbit is pretty much the same. Like I said, the strafing back and forth, tapping the trigger, picking your shots, not just going all out and shooting all over the place. It's not like the Mila. You can't just be chaining a gang of body shots to kill somebody like a wild man. It does take a little bit of skill, but uh, since I used the J Rabbit so much in year one and was able to go on like real kill streaks, I guess this one comes a little natural to me, but uh, is it the ideal choice weapon going into the Crucible? It all depends on what you want to do. If you're like one of those that like to just test yourself, then yeah. But if you're one of those that want to follow the meta, even though people say you have to follow the meta if you want to win, that's not true. Eventually, people will break away from that and really get back into the motion. And into doing their own thing, not just following suit like they're doing in Trials of the Nine. But I'm not here for that. I'm just basically saying like if you want to test yourself, pick up a hand cannon, pick up if you happen to come up on this weapon, you know, use it in PvP. Like, you know, don't worry so much about your KD, even though I've been able to keep mine positive. And that's pretty much all I want to say. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. Hopefully you subscribe, drop a like, let me know what you think. And this is the Skyburner's Oath, the J Rabbit 2.0, and I'm sorry the Risen. You enjoy the rest of your night. Lades.